Welcome back to another Burg's book review. Today we're going to be talking about Kalahari by Jessica Khoury. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced their last name, but we're going along with it. Where this takes place is actually in Kalahari, and that is a place, right? Sarah and her dad, along with Theo, I think his name was. It's been a while since I read this. They live in a desert and do research on the animals around there so they can better protect them and understand their habits. But unfortunately, their research is underfunded, so they agreed to let 5 teenagers fly down and stay there for a trip to learn about nature. So that sounds like a good idea in theory, but in order for it to work well, you kind of need to be there, which didn't happen. Actually, this happened, so.
Sarah, honey, so something came up. I heard on the radio that there might possibly be poachers hunting a lion in the area. And I know we just got new visitors and they're just kids and they don't really know anything about anything yet because I haven't taught anything to them yet. But, instead of staying here at camp, I'm just gonna go and take care of those poachers, okay? Don't worry, I'll be back soon.
So yes, the dad goes off to search for the poachers who are hunting the silver lion. That's a great idea. And he also takes the only other adult with him. So his daughter Sarah is left alone with teenagers. If I didn't mention this, Sarah is really antisocial, I guess. So of course, naturally, the dad doesn't come back. You know, who would have thought that by chasing some poachers that they wouldn't come back, you know? I mean, come on, man. You had one job. So now she's alone with these teenagers, and she takes them out into the desert to try and find her dad. Now, each character except for Sarah seems to be the one developed character who has the backstory and all those quirky personality traits and has all the thought process going on. Everybody else are such cookie cutter characters. You got the annoying kid, you got the really smart girl, you got the hot dude, and then you got the rich couple. So yeah, and of course, this always seems to happen. The hot dude falls in love with Sarah, and Sarah falls in love with the hot dude. Of course. And how, you might ask? Well, by comparing tattoos. You know, every teenager has tattoos. I mean, did you see mine? It's a big boa constrictor just wrapping around my arm. And then I also have one here on my leg, and it says, don't mess with me. You know, it's right there on my calf. Now all these teens are out in the desert, and the poachers turns out to be this big company that's trying to capture one of their experiments, and now they're trying to get the kids too so they don't tell anyone. Now the reason why the lion was silver is because they were testing this new kind of regeneration thing. If I cut off my arm right now, chow, oh no, my arm. If I get this gene put into me, it would grow back, but it would be all metal. But then eventually that mutated and it started taking over the body. So that was fun. And this was pretty much a predictable book from the get-go. I mean, I'm missing so many main points, but that's because this book kind of spreads out so much, and then it barely pulls it all together. I did not like this book. I would not recommend it to anyone. So, yeah, Kalahari, everyone.